What's up guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today's going to be more of a conversational style video with me where I talk about the mindset that will get you ripped. 9% of this shit is a mental battle. The mindset that you need to get you ripped is what's going to keep you propelling forward on this journey that a lot of people don't think is necessary, right? They're just like, oh, if I follow certain diet, certain this, certain that, I'll get a certain result, which in theory is true. But what you guys don't understand is that being consistent, being disciplined, doing all these things is not easy. It requires a mindset shift in order to be able to follow said nutrition plan, said training plan, all this stuff. There's a reason why you don't have what you want in your life. The reason is the one that's watching this video, aka you. You are the only common denominator in your life. It's your life. It is no one else's responsibility apart from your own to get you what you want. And you're the reason that you don't have it, because think about the people that do have it. They have it. They got themselves there. Until you take responsibility and realize that everything that you're unhappy with is your fault, you won't move forward. That's a part of the mindset shift that we're going to go over today. And I can tell you that this is the mindset shift that you need because I've adopted this mindset shift. I've also had clients that have adopted this mindset shift, and it has helped them go further and further in their fitness journey. And I've noticed that the quicker they've learned this mentality shift, the faster they've seen progress. I can show you some client transformations right here, give you examples of what they've done, put that there. I think I'll put even my own over here. These are just some recent ones too. Before we get into this video, I want to remind you guys to do the things that you say you will, do hard things, and don't give a damn what people think about you. So many people think that the reason that they're not somewhere is because of some other issue apart from the fact that, number one, you make poor lifestyle choices. Number two, you really do lack the knowledge on how to actually get yourself from point A to point B. And number three, really it's just those two things. Really, any issue that you try to throw at losing weight, there is a way around it and there's a way to do it. I don't lose weight because of this certain thing, when in reality, the certain thing is a lack of discipline, a lack of understanding, maybe a lack of motivation, maybe a lack of accountability, lack of structure. So many people will blame other things for the reason why they cannot lose weight, when in reality it's their lack of discipline, their lack of accountability, their lack of structure, sometimes their lack of knowledge. Because I know that a lot of the times it is, okay, I don't know what a calorie deficit is, I don't know how to structure my nutrition, I don't know how to structure my training. That's easily fixable. What's hard to fix for most of my clients is never like, I give them the plans, and the hard part is not understanding the plan, it's figuring out how to stick to it, right? It's the mindset shift, right? The essential, like, every client I work with is different, right? The ones that are able to understand the mindset shift quicker are the ones that make the most progress and are able to stick to it because they understand. The ones that struggle becoming more disciplined, becoming more accountable, actually being like, okay, I need to change mentally to see results physically. The ones that struggle with that actually take a lot longer to see results. So that's why I'm going to tell you guys that having this mindset shift occur is much, much more important than the knowledge. Because you can easily figure it out. If you keep trying, you will figure out all the kinks of your workout structure, your nutrition structure, all that stuff. It may be a little frustrating. It may take a little bit more time, and it might, you might not see progress right away because you're doing a lot of guessing, but when you adopt the principles of discipline, motivation, unwavering relentlessness, like when you figure that stuff out, you'll reach any goal in life because you'll understand that one way or another, you'll figure it out. You're dedicated to yourself, you're dedicated to your goals, and there's no questions asked. So many times we don't go far enough in the journey to see what actually works and learn, okay, this is how nutrition works, this is how training works, this is how this affects this, right? We never get to the point of learning that because the frustration and our lack of discipline, accountability, patience, all that stuff keeps us from continuing on the journey because we don't see progress within a week. That's why the title of this video is the mindset shift you need to get shredded. Because the actual science of getting shredded is probably all over the internet. Everyone and their mom says it every day on TikTok, Instagram, probably a million other YouTube videos that tell you how to do it. The mindset shift that I'm trying to insinuate is that you need to be responsible for everything in your life. What happens with a lot of people that I see, they blame other factors, external things, for the reasons why they're overweight, why they don't have what they want, why they haven't reached their goals yet. When in reality, you're the only common denominator in your life. Last time I checked, it was your life, and also it's your responsibility. Take responsibility and take accountability, because who else is going to get you there? No one else, if I'm being honest, no one else in this world should give more of a fuck about your life than you. So who is to blame that you don't have your dream job, that you haven't achieved certain financial situation, that you haven't achieved certain dream physique? Who is to blame? Oh, my work, my schedule, my this, my that. Or what I'm trying to get at with this is take responsibility. If you are overweight, own that shit and get out of it. If you suck and you are the least accountable, least disciplined, most excuse-making person in this world, own up to it. Because I guarantee you, and if you're sitting there and you're unhappy with that situation of you not being where you want to be, Number one, stop running from it, because I did that for a long time. Instead of being like, you know what, I just don't like where I'm at, I don't like who I am, and I want to be better. Instead of being like that, I try to convince myself that I was this great person because of my ego. My ego never let me admit, okay, you do suck right now, but that's okay. We're going to get out of it. We're going to figure it out. All that really happened was, all I did was just be like, no, like, fuck that. Like, I'm the greatest person to ever walk this earth. And until I was like, okay, hold on a second. Hold your fucking horses. You're overweight, not the best person, don't have the best character, you don't have the best financial situation, you're not working a job that you'd be proud to be working, no offense to anyone that works that job now, or anything like that, but just on my own personal opinion. You know, you're not happy with your life. Stop sitting here trying to convince yourself that you are so you can appear as confident. Just work every single day to get yourself out of the situation. Right? Like that picture I showed you earlier of my transformation. That person there was obviously had the biggest ego ever. Imagine having that big of an ego when that was my life. And it kept me stuck. That kept me stuck. It wasn't until I understood the mindset shift of, okay, I need to be disciplined. Okay, I cannot let frustration get to me, because everyone lets frustration get to them. And 99% of building your dream physique is a mental game. Nutrition, training, all that stuff in theory it's science, right? Do this and you will get this result. The hard part is the actual doing. It's not a matter of, oh, this person is just a certain way and I'll never be like her, or this person doesn't have certain dietary restriction, whatever. This person has this and I can't be like her because she's just like this. No, you can be that way. You can be whatever it is that you want to be. And in all honesty, it boils down to doing hard things. It's hard to be disciplined. It is hard to not give in to instant gratification. It's hard to be accountable. It's hard to look at yourself and be like, yeah, you fucked up. Yeah, you suck. Yeah, you are overweight. It's hard to do those things. Do the hard shit. I tell you guys this at the beginning of every single video. When you sit there and you complain about why you don't have certain physique, certain life, certain job, certain amount of money, when you are sitting there wondering why don't I have this? Look in the mirror, because that's the fucking reason. The reason you don't have what you want in this life is because of you. I don't care if you think that's true or not. Until you start believing that, you're never going to get anywhere. Nothing is ever going to change. It's no one else's responsibility apart from your own to figure out what the fuck you have going on with your life. If you're overweight, it's your fault. It's not your stressful job. It's not your, it's not this certain thing that you're eating, or, oh, I just can't lose this. I'm just built this way. I was just born this way. It runs in the family. Those are all excuses as to why either one, you don't want to face how you got there. You don't want to admit that you eat all this, or you do all this, or you binge eat, or you eat when you're stressed, or you don't want to face the fact that you're the only one that can change it and it's going to take a lot of hard work to get out of it. So you're going to convince yourself that you're comfortable here, or this is just how you are. This is just how you're meant to be. It's not. If you don't like it, don't ever settle for it. If you don't like it, don't settle for it. It is your life, and until you stand up, own it's your life. Yes, it's a hell of a lot of responsibility. But when I tell you that it's so empowering, so freeing to live a life that's actually yours, and to live a life where you can do truly anything that you want. But we can put it in perspective with me. Let me tell you guys a little story. I literally have been trying to start my own business since I was probably 16. Okay, I was 16, I tried to start my own business. Obviously it didn't fucking work because I didn't know what the fuck I was doing. Continued on through high school, was overweight, was frustrated, didn't like my life. I did not like my life whatsoever. And it was because I knew that I wanted more. But at that time, I was so young, I didn't take the responsibility of saying, okay, I'm the only one that can fix it. I'd be like, oh, you have this, you have that. How does everyone have this? Oh, poor fucking me. It wasn't until I took the responsibility and being like, okay, it's like, no one's going to do it for me. No one's going to feel bad and be like, oh, no one's going to do that. No one's going to come and help me. No one's going to come and save me, because it's not their life. They've got their own lives to live. No one's going to help me. So I sat there at 16, tried to figure out my business. Didn't work. Okay, so I was like, fuck it. Went to go get a job. Went to college, did all that stuff, went to college for marketing. It wasn't until I was like, okay, me being overweight is my problem. I can't just keep living like this. I can't just keep saying like, oh, I'm just built this way, or oh, I wish things were different, or whatever. I said I need to be more efficient because I'm trying so hard. It wasn't until I took responsibility for my life, my actions, why I'm not where I want to be, and all that frustration. I said, look, nothing's going to change if you don't. Nothing is going to change if you don't try something new. Nothing is going to change if you don't step out of your comfort zone. I stayed in a job that I didn't like far too long because I was scared to be uncomfortable. I avoided doing hard things in the gym, in my nutrition, in life, in my relationships, in my friendships, all those things, because I was scared of being judged. I was scared of it not working. I was scared of being uncomfortable. And if there's anything that I can do or say to younger me, which I can't go help her, but I want to help you guys, is do the hard things. The changes and the goals and all the things you're fucking looking for are in the shit you avoid every single day. I saw a quote, I think it was a Mel Robbins quote. She said, if only we did the things that we avoided, we'd have everything we'd ever wanted. I think that's what it is. Don't hold me accountable on that one. I'm not sure. Google it. Google her quote. But if only we did the things that we avoided, we'd have everything we ever wanted. The changes that you want out of life, this dream life that you're trying to create, all these things that you want are in the shit you avoid. I say it a lot, and I'm going to tell you guys again. I'm going to be so for real with you guys right now. I'm going to be so real and so honest. I know it's true because I see it, right? I avoid doing things that put me out of my comfort zone. Even though I sit here and I tell you guys that you need to make yourselves uncomfortable, it's hard to do it. So do hard shit. It's hard for me. Sometimes there are things where I'm like, man, like posting all the time on social media and posting my entire life sometimes gets a little bit difficult. Sometimes I don't want to. If I could help one person, of course, I'm going to do that. But it gets hard. It gets hard to do it sometimes. It gets like, especially posting on social media, you don't know how people are going to react. You don't know how people are going to take your personality. But it got to the point in my life where I was like, I know what needs to be done. I know what I want to do. And it's my life, right? So many times we let the fear of failing, the fear of being uncomfortable, the fear of what others will say keep us stuck in a situation that we hate to the point where our lives don't even belong to us anymore. So you guys have to stop caring what others are going to say. People are going to make comments when you start your fitness journey, when you start being healthier, probably in fear of you surpassing them. People are going to make comments when you quit the job that was so stable and, you know, looked so much better, or you go try to start something new, or you go try to take a risk. People are going to talk shit when you post something on social media that's not a freaking like 10-second video to a sound. Right? People are going to talk shit when you put yourself out there. Do the hard things. Do the things that make you uncomfortable. It's normal to be anxious about it. It's normal for your body to fight it. You were designed to stay safe and comfortable. If you want anything fulfilling and anything great out of life, you need to also be the one to push yourself in situations that are uncomfortable. If you don't want that and you are happy in your own little bubble being overweight or being in a situation that you don't like or not chasing after whatever it is that you want, by all means, exit this video. You probably wouldn't have even watched it this long. But if there's anything that you can do, it's understand that the mindset shift to get you where you want to be is not giving a fuck what people think, making yourself uncomfortable, and do shit even if you're scared. Do hard things. Okay, and it's easy to think that we shouldn't be doing those things because our brain will naturally convince ourselves back to our comfort zone. But if you need to hear it and you're wondering, how do I get my dream physique? How do I get my dream job? How do I get X amount of money? How do I get this life that I'm looking for? It is in the hard shit you avoid, and it is in those uncomfortable moments that you're going to get those things. So if there's anything I can encourage you to do, it's to chase that shit. Your brain will tell you otherwise. And it'll probably discourage you. So let me be the one to tell you that I believe in you. I know that you can do it because I've done it. I've seen other people done it because I've done it. I've seen other people do it. I coach people through it. I believe in you. I know you can do it. Pretty soon you'll know you can do it too. I encourage you to put yourself in situations where you may fail because I guarantee 99% of the time you'll probably get back up. You actually might not even fail, and you'll still be breathing. The world will still be turning, and the sun will set and rise. You're going to be okay. If there's anything you do after watching this video, take that risk that you've been thinking about for the entirety of this watch. If there's anything you do after watching this video, let it be to take the risk that you've been contemplating and thinking about for far too long. Don't care what people think. People are going to talk shit regardless. You might as well be you, 100% you, authentically you. It'll put you in line with the people that you're supposed to be around. Stop living in your comfort zone. Stop being scared. Be disciplined when it's hard. Be uncomfortable when it's scary. Keep moving forward. This mindset is what's going to get you ripped because 99% of it is a mental battle. So stop convincing yourself back into your comfort zone. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you want to work with me one-to-one to build your dream physique and build more confidence, the link is in my Instagram bio. Go ahead and fill that out and I will reach back out to you if I think would be a good fit. Other than that, thank you guys so much for watching. I love y'all so much. And I hope you guys know if there's anything that I can do or say to encourage you, I will never stop doing it. Please let me know in the comments below if you need anything at all, if you have any questions, if there's anything that I didn't address, or if you need advice on nutrition, training, life, mindset, motivation, whatever it may be. You guys know I'm always here for you. Again, thank y'all so much for watching. I love y'all.